Okay, this is Mike. All the 4x7 stuff for the synthetic sheet wallet, this project, should be, you should either have it now or you will have it soon. Inside your package, you will get one of these guys. I made you a sample one. Or maybe yours might look like this. Or maybe like this. Now, an update. Okay. This is my original 4x7. I've kind of been using the same one just as a test to see the longevity of this. I used some fix-it clip tape, taped a little bit. Today, one of the little staples broke. So this is going on approximately 6-7 months, something like that. Still serviceable. I'm looking to use a new one. I might retire this one, but it's still holding together. Nothing's falling out. So I would say the life of these things is 6 months based on what I've putting in and out of my pocket. This will probably go for another few months, but I mean, it is, see, like it's starting to tear, and you can keep taping them. But so that's the experimental part of that. All right. So you'll get one of these guys as samples so you can see how they're done. You have to log on to YouTube and look at the videos of how to make them. You'll receive one of these little fellows. This is very important. Do not lose this because this has your maker number on it. This is my number. Okay. This number essentially is your license to manufacture 4x7 synthetic sheet wallets. Not all 4x7 products, but the 4x7 synthetic sheet wallets, and sell them and also protect your turf. So if somebody does come in and start making 4x7 wallets without having one of these little guys, they're, I don't know how we could, I don't know exactly. We'll have to discuss this in the future, but regardless, in thefuture.com, regardless, this is your manufacturer's number. So I've included one of these. What you need to do is Xerox this or make your own up in your word processing program or do your own layout, whatever you want to do. All right. Make sure it has your number. You'll get it with your package. There's a quality control on there. See, you put your name in there and you can put your initials there, and that shows that you checked your product before it went out. You'll get some sample synthetic tape. You'll have this whole thing. Okay, so there is a resource sheet with some various information on it. You can read that. There is this little note, a use note. So there's a small use note about, this is basically saying when you put this synthetic sheet through your laser printer, if that's how you choose to produce these, interleave it with regular papers because the synthetic paper doesn't do a great job of managing static. So what will happen if you run too many of them, the static will start to build up and you can get a jam inside the laser printer. Your color will start to shift. So the way we do it is we'll run synthetic sheet paper, synthetic sheet paper, synthetic sheet paper. So you interleave them. And then when you're done, you pull out the papers. You can reuse those. You can flip them over, use the back. You can even print on the front 3-4 times. But paper does a great job of managing static. Okay. Why? I think that the thermal conductivity of the plastic is somewhat higher than the paper. And I think that the electrical conductivity of the synthetic paper is considerably higher than the paper, and I suspect that has something to do with the static buildup of these sheets. In fact, when we got the whole stack of these 4x7 sheets out of the laser printer, the ones that I've included here to send to you, I couldn't even jog them. They were the static was just sticking together so much. It was like just complete static cling. So when you get this stack, you'll find regular paper synthetic, regular paper synthetic, regular paper synthetic. So 3 of each. I did that also. That's my production thing. But the regular paper, you can practice making these wallets before you use your synthetic sheets. You'll find that they are blank. Okay. So you can draw on them or you can run them like this. Okay. As opposed to like that. You can draw on them. You can run them through your laser printer and put some more art on it. Now that's just 3. So that's a good chance to get started. But to go into production, you're going to have to decide how you want to approach printing your wallets. Now, there's a couple ways to do it. You can use your regular synthetic sheet paper and use a template and not even run it through your laser printer and do all your artwork by hand. That's awesome. That's a great wallet. You can do the entire artwork, including the inner flap here on the laser printer. Remember, you'll have to do the interleaving things. You're going to have to play with the color because your densities, your dot gain, everything on synthetic sheet is different. It's a completely different print surface. And honestly, it's not an easy surface to print on. You know, if you're used to really fine reproducible color, you might find that it's difficult. However, if you like things like this, where the color is more artistic and perhaps a little less photorealistic, it's wonderful stuff. And you can make it photorealistic, but you have to come up with your density curves. Now, alternatively, you can go to Kinko's, FedEx Kinko's, and they have a synthetic sheet. It's not the same brand as synthetic paper we use, but it's fine. I think they charge you like $1. Also, Alpha Graphics has it if you have that in your area. Many copy shops will copy on your on synthetic paper, and you can send them the files. Like FedEx Kinko, you can download your wallet files. Maybe you'll have the PDF, so you can put your artwork onto it, send it to them, they'll print it out, and then you don't even have to go buy your own paper, so you can just use theirs. It does raise your cost a little bit because this paper is approximately, from the supplier we recommend, is approximately 50 cents a sheet. Kinko's with printing, you're looking at between $1 and $2 a sheet, which is fine depending on your price point. So that's the stuff you'll get in there. And the next step that's coming, you can go to, I'm just going to check it out here, 4byseven.com. And right now we have the old website up, okay? But I'm putting a new WordPress site on there because we're going to need to be updating this thing constantly because, like I said, we have about 50 4by7 projects. They're all just coming down the pipe, like a turnpike, or pipe like a water pipe. I don't know. They're coming down the road, all these 4by7 projects. So doing a WordPress site will make it a lot easier. However, this is important. If you're a 4by7 maker, and if you want to manufacture and sell these, please send me an email, and I can put your name and your contact information and all of that on our the 4by7 website for the synthetic sheet wallet, and then people can come to you and buy these things and give an idea of whether you do design, whether you'll do contract design. Somebody may want to send a design and you won't manufacture them for them. You may just only want to sell your own designs. You'll have to decide what your parameters are. Just give me a little bit of an idea and I'll stick that on there. Right now, there's not that many synthetic sheet wallet makers. And if all goes according to plan, you guys who have one of these great little tickets is it. You guys are the entire planet Earth's licensed 4by7 synthetic sheet wallet makers. We might start seeing more people come in with later projects. If there's not enough activity by you guys, we might be forced to run this a second time, but hopefully we don't. Oh, by the way, you'll have your name on the back like that. Okay, that'll show what it is. And there's a code here. I don't want to go into it now, but that is your own number. And ideally, you'll include one of these little slips in with each of your wallets. Just, you can even just slip it in the wallet, right? And then when somebody gets it, they'll know that it's a licensed product. If somebody is selling these things on Amazon or eBay or anything else, and they're copying your number, or they're using an unlicensed number, that's akin to infringement. I'm not going to go nuts trying to go after everybody who does it if that happens. But if you guys are able to make an industry out of this, or at least some small businesses, I will try to help you the best I can. Okay. I think we're good. I appreciate it. Thanks everybody for your patience. Please look out for the very next one. I'm thinking the next project is going to be the Fix-It clip, but I'm having some problems with getting that going just because I'm so busy with everything else. Thank you for your patience. It's been a pleasure. I'm very excited with the the direction that 4x7 is going.